Hello everyone. Before the video starts, please remember to click the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell to stay up to date with all the things I'm going to be doing on my channel in the coming year. Worthy, Volks, and JYNX. Those are the three names you hear tossed out all the time when it comes to who the best player is in the Oceanic region, but only one of those players is a 3-time FNCS champ. JYNX's success is almost laughably good, with solo, duo, and trio FNCS wins to his name, plus second in squads and third in OG trios. There isn't anyone on the planet with that kind of consistency. To add to the insanity, he has won or placed in literally countless cash cups. He currently sits at around $100,000 earned from the game in the least funded region, and has done all of this while streaming everything. With all that being said, today I simply want to discuss how JYNX has been so consistently successful in the last few years. Let's get into it.
He's got it. Whoa!
Let's go, Crid.
There's no two ways about it. The first thing you have to say about JYNX is that he grinds the game. When tournaments are on, there are few who spend their time better than JYNX. Being an older member of the community, he has held down a real job before, having worked at McDonald's. This real life experience, seeing how shit a real job is, means that JYNX views Fortnite as his job. The fact that he has won 3 FNCSs while streaming, then playing for hours off stream, proves this. There are so many people who could learn from this mentality, not just for streaming, but for growth as a player. If you want to make it in Fortnite, you have to properly work at it. You can't put in 4 hours of mediocre play a day, then complain about only coming top 100 off pure talent alone. Learn from the work ethic and mentality of a man who has won 3 FNCS titles in 1 year, and use your time on the game wisely. Refer to my recent video on where I believe you should be spending your time, but if you want to know what JYNX does, I can assure you it involves a lot of arena with mates to practice fighting. This extra time he put in continues to develop him further, and being in a friend group like the King Hitters means he's surrounded by some of the other best players in the region who he can practice and play with.
Let's fucking go!
JYNX isn't someone who puts a whole lot of time into VOD reviewing, instead working off the insane amount of experience he's gained through playing the game professionally for the last couple of years. This experience serves him greatly, as he is someone who is really good at doing the basics right every time. When Fortnite is broken down to its core, it's a bit of an onion of a game with various layers of basics and complexities all interwoven together. However, when the meta changes, a lot of these aspects change, meaning that you have to be a very good player from a fundamental level to carry your skill across metas. JYNX may be the most fundamentally sound player in the world, with incredible versatility across all important skills in the game. These skills vary from rotating both mid and late game, storm surge management, fighting basics, and aim. Someone who can be a top level player in all of those aspects is someone who will see success as metas change, game modes change, and the map changes. For example, in solo FNCS when it was a crash pad meta, he had an awesome understanding on how to do the broken crash pad sequence late game, but when it came down to actually playing endgame and tarping, he was just so much better at basics like map conservation, general late game movement, zone awareness, and kill timing than most other players in the lobby, and the video on his solo shows that. This is another really important learning point for this video. Don't be okay with mediocrity in an important aspect of this game. JYNX has worked really hard and put a lot of painstaking hours into becoming one of the most versatile players in the world who doesn't have a gaping hole or weak spot in his game. If you feel there is an area of your game that is lacking, which will be important to your success, I'm talking about things like aim, rotational knowledge, and in-game rotation, identify them and build that knowledge. You'll find yourself becoming a much more well-rounded player. JYNX comes off as a quiet, brooding individual when you watch him in tournaments, giving off the impression he's just punched a line of JYNX and is about to pass out. However, when you talk to him off stream or outside of these moments, he's just as sprightly as any other normal person. This confidence, or appearance of lack of care towards the game is something that I think is massively underrated about JYNX. His ability to stay calm and laser focused in tournaments is a huge component to his success. This ability to remain calm and make high leverage decisions for thousands and thousands of dollars within split seconds is almost robotic and perfect for any player wishing to make it professionally in this game. Being devoid of emotion and making the best play from an objective standpoint is incredibly important, and when JYNX plays tournaments, I don't think there's a better way to describe him than devoid of emotion. While on the topic of calmness, I think we can also breach the idea of confidence. The reason I call JYNX calm instead of confident is because he never plays outside of his limits or pushes himself beyond what he knows he's capable of doing. He plays within his bounds, staying calm and quietly confident while doing so. There are lots of Fortnite players out there who have far too much confidence and are happy to take a 50-50 in the box, then complain when they die. Again, learn from one of the best and take yourselves down a peg. Believe in yourselves, but play within your limits. Thanks for watching.